I'm traveling right now, and I'm talking about, do you know how to love? Do you know how to love? Let's kind of think about that. You know, what if you was never taught like how to love? How would you know how to love if you was never taught how to love? So that's what I'm talking about on today. But thank you everybody for joining. I pray that God continue to bless you with everything that you need on today. I pray that God give you the necessary wisdom and knowledge to make it through the day. That God is always on your mind, and we're seeking. God say, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, His righteousness, and all this other stuff will be added. So we need to seek God. God says to seek Him first. So today I'm talking about, do you know how to love? Do you know how to love? All right? Do you know how to love? That's what we're talking about on today. I pray that the beginning of your week is going well wherever you at. You in Houston, you in Atlanta, you just wherever you at. I pray that God is with you in the UK. You're in Egypt. Thank you for joining on today. Really appreciate it. All right, so let's get to the topic. Do you know how to love? Do you know how to love? Okay, I'm reading from 1 John 4 and 6. 4 and 7. It's 1 John 4 and 7. It says, Beloved, let us love and seek the best for one another. Let us love and seek the best for one another. For love is God, and everyone who loves is born of God. Okay? And knows God. Okay? So it says, God is love, for the love is from God, and everyone who loves is born of God and knows God. The one who does not love has not become acquainted with God. So if you don't love, that means that you're not acquainted with God. Okay? If you don't love, that means you're not acquainted with God. But I just want to let y'all know what God has been in my life. God has been a rock to me. God has been foundation. God has been life to me. God has been family to me. God has been a healer to me. God has been a provider for me. God has always been there for me in my time of need. So we're talking about, do you know how to love? The person who does not love is not acquainted with God, or they don't know God. So if you're not loving out here, that means that you don't know God. But I'm here to tell you that God is love, and love is God, and love never fails. So if you got a situation going on in your life on today, just know that God love will never fail for your situation. God have a plan for you, and that plan is to prosper you and keep you in good health. See, God want to bless you on the day. God want to give you everything that you need. But what we have to do, we have to seek the face of God first. We have to seek His face. We have to also acknowledge Him. He said, if we acknowledge Him, that He will direct our path. So let's continue to keep acknowledging God. Let's let God direct our path on today. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. So, we're talking about, do you know how to love? What if you was brought up in a family or an orphanage, or wherever you was brought up, a city or town where, you didn't know love, you know? So the people that don't know love is not acquainted with God. So I'm going to let y'all know today, if you get acquainted with God, then God will bless your life on today. So let's figure out how to get acquainted with God by reading His Word, building a relationship with God. But I thank y'all for joining on today. I'm Bill S. Jr. I am Reunion with your morning inspiration. I pray that someone said or done that'll touch your life. Remember that God is love, and love is God. And God wish above all things that you may prosper and be in good health. Y'all be blessed on today. I'm out.